Are you ready for disappointment?
Disappointment?
So much
Oh no. Regale me with your wonders.
Okay. I feel like because it's tied into geekology a little bit. I don't know if that's a thing. But anyways, so I got a article notification from the Hollywood Reporter, and it made me go down like a little rabbit hole because I'm like, where did it all go wrong? But so former Superman actor Dean Cain says he's joining ICE. Quote, this is the right thing.
Wait, wait. Okay. Joining ICE, like,
The
he filled
ICE.
out an application.
Hold on.
He's going to go through basic ICE training and become an Iceman.
Okay, so, quote, I've spoken with some officials over at ICE, and I will be sworn in as an ICE agent ASAP, the actor says. Now, it goes on because he he did sort of like a, I don't know if you would call it an endorsement or like a commercial on his Instagram, which I will send you in a little bit.
Everybody, Dean Cain here. And for those who don't know, I am a sworn law enforcement officer as well as being a filmmaker. I felt it was important to join with our first responders to help secure the safety of all Americans, not just talk about it. So I joined up. And here's your opportunity to join ICE.
It was for ICE. At that point in time, he wasn't, you know, thinking of affiliate. At least I don't think so. I don't know. I'm trying to give him benefit of the doubt, but not really. It says the actor who starred in as Clark Kent slash Superman, which is so funny that they put Clark Kent slash Superman, by the way. In the 1990s TV series Lois and Clark, The New Adventures of Superman, revealed Wednesday on Fox News, Jesse Waters, or whatever, Watters, I always look it looks like Watters, primetime, that he signed up for immigration and customs enforcement to help carry out President Donald Trump's mass deportation agenda. Quote, I put out a recruitment video yesterday, which he did. I'm actually a sworn deputy sheriff and a reserve police officer. Which, what does that mean? Like, none of those things seem like you went through training. It just seems like you know a guy that knows a guy that knows a guy, or they were like, let's make
That,
Superman a cop. And
right? Like,
so he
you
can
have a series
feel
of publicity
important.
stunts.
Right. Anyways, and he says, I wasn't part of ICE, but once I put that out there and you put a little blurb on your show, it went crazy, he told Jesse. So now I've spoken with some officials over at ICE, and I will be sworn in as an ICE agent ASAP. Now, what that tells me, because he seems like a collector of titles, so what that tells me is he's going to be sworn in as ICE. I just don't think he's going to be doing it. So,
Um, I feel like the bar is low, and anyone can just say, "Hey, I support you," and get signed up, and then boom, you're just in. Like, what does that mean?
right.
Like, whether you agree with what they're doing or not, um, this is universally sounding kind of stupid. But what about the people who are sworn in, trained, and actually do stuff, and you're just like, it sounds like, oh, that's what he is. He's a mascot now.
Yeah. I mean, he
He's
was
wearing a
already
big
becoming a
old
mascot.
He's wearing a big old hamster head
Mhm.
and a jersey, and he's a mascot.
But he says, quote, I'm stepping up. Hopefully, a whole bunch of other former officers. Was he a former officer?
That's like saying
Hopefully, I don't know if he was. I haven't digged. Because I was like, I remember he was a host of some like police adjacent, investigative adjacent thing, but I don't remember what it was. I don't remember. I wish I could, and I'm gonna look it up. But um, but he says hopefully a whole bunch of other former officers, former ICE agents will step up and will meet those recruitment goals immediately and will help protect this country.
sounds like Truman the Tiger, Sparty the Spartan, or Smeagol the Eagle jumped up and said, "We won the championship. We're doing it." You are less than a cheerleader. stand over on the sidelines and make the kids cry and take pictures. What are
Yeah, he
you
said,
talking about?
so like Jesse asked him like what inspired him to serve his country, which I don't like this serve this country saying, like, of what it really fucking pisses me off if I'm being really honest.
I'm dunking on him the rest of my life.
But he said what inspired him, quote, "This country was built on patriots stepping up."
Sure.
And
But if I don't see you in a uniform doing a raid and getting spit on and putting your actual hands getting dirty, I don't think you're stepping up, bro. I think you're talking and thought of talking a microphone.
whether it was popular or not, so patriots stepping up, whether it's popular or not, and doing the right thing. I truly believe this is the right thing. Mind you, I believe he's part Japanese. I believe.
Yeah, he's something Asian somewhere in there. Yeah.
And I'm like,
Look, if I see in the news, he's got like the pieces of the uniform on, and he's just out there like everyone else
bro,
that's in ICE doing a raid, doing whatever.
put your money where your
That's
mouth
one
is.
thing.
Sure.
But if I see him out there and he's got regular clothes on, he's got like one protective vest on, maybe a helmet, and a camera crew following him, you're a reality TV personality and you're not doing the real job. Sit down.
You know he's gonna get all the tactical gear, okay? You already know.
He's making a TV show of this.
Oh my
And
god, yes.
this is real life, bro, not TV. Is he even acting anymore?
No, I mean,
You remember when Steven Seagal said, "I'm gonna be a cop," but it was like
it's giving Steven Seagal. Like,
Steven Seagal.
seriously.
Bro, you couldn't catch a cold right now. So you ain't catching no criminals. Dean Cain probably in better shape than Steven Seagal. I don't know. I got an old sandwich I just threw away yesterday. It's in better shape than Steven Seagal. But Dean Cain probably in better shape. But still, like, bro, you are past the prime of doing the physical labor of this job, good or bad. Bro, sit down.
Listen,
Sit
I mean, he
down.
goes on to say basically, like, this is what people voted for. We have a broken immigration system, which we do, like, without question.
Man, we got a broken political system. Look at the gerrymandering happening in Texas. Like, you want to go do something about that?
Right?
No, sit down, Dean.
Right. So then, anyways, I'm going to send you the video because I didn't want to not get your reaction.
Oh, absolutely. Let me see this. Let me see this horse shit.
Like,
let's take a look.
Okay, I do want to say some things before because there's a couple of things that piss me off besides the fact that, like, of what he's doing. But I'm really irritated that he's reeling in Superman with it. I don't know what happened when all these people were like, Superman's now our dude or whatever, and he's a symbol of all of this. And I'm like, is it because they put like blue and red together and they're like, oh, American flag? Is that what it was? I have no idea.
No idea.
Okay.
Superman was classically billed as being standing up for truth, justice, and the American way. And it's like, that's probably why he ain't doing good internationally at the box office right now. But can we get another Superman to stand up and just like vocally be the opposite of everything Dean Cain is saying and being like, no, what you're doing is wrong and blah blah blah, like, blah blah.
You're a dumbass. Like, what are you doing?
Like, which one of you is Bizarro? And have fun with it that way. Like, celebrities.
I feel like someone needs to make a AI video of crypto being like, I don't endorse this.
Can he leave the Superman theme out of it?
Thank you. That's exactly.
Isn't that illegal? Can Warner Brothers sue him?
Please.
That's not even his Superman theme. That's Christopher Reeve's Superman theme. That's the real one. What is he doing?
Thank you.
Yeah, he's a mascot spokesperson that just got hired to do a publicity video.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro. This ain't it. This ain't it, dude. It must be hard when you can't get an acting job no more.
See, and that's what okay. So what really caught my eye in that article of his was the fact that he had said, let me go back. He said when he was like, I wasn't part of ICE, but once I put that out there, meaning the commercial that he did on there, and you, meaning Jesse, put a little blurb on your show, it went crazy. So to me, I'm like, oh, so you love the attention you get from this. And so what I did is I went onto his Instagram, scrolled down, because I was like, I would bet money he didn't start getting attention until he started spouting his political views. And that's exactly what happened, because he had a video of him wearing a mask and was like, had like, red, white, and blue and all this stuff. He's like, I'm social distancing, blah, blah, blah. And then he proceeded to take it off and then say something or whatever. And then people were like commenting on it. And then from that point on, which this was like, 2020, as soon as he started recording this is so weird. He recorded his own appearance on Fox News, like on his phone watching it, which was really weird. I'm like, don't you have the footage of that? But anyways,
I'm sure if you asked for it, they would give it to you.
right. Maybe he's not that important. But anyways, the moment he did that, which was August 16th, 2020, that's when he went hardcore to the pavement, putting all that, and that's when he started getting more views, more attention, all that stuff.
They
So,
say women will do anything for attention. You ever seen a man thirsting for attention? It's not a pretty sight. This
so
kind of sums up how I have to say it, what I have to say about it. Like, um, this is dumb.
it's
He's dumb. Like, sir, you're what, 60? Sit down.
aside from all the obvious things about it, I'm just like, why you gotta bring Superman into this?
Like, how is Warner Bros. Like, hey, take my song out your little TikTok, Instagram video. Stop it. But this is funny, and this is from Reddit because as soon as you left to go log in and whatnot, I had to say, what are other people saying about this?
Okay.
14 hours ago.
Okay.
And I swell with pride once again, knowing that he's got me blocked on Twitter for calling him television's 8th best Superman. What a snowflake.
Who said that?
That's from 9 hours ago from Pre-op Trans Centaur. That's just amazing. And Musashi Joe responded with, "Sorry he blocked you for spitting facts."
I just don't like him bringing Superman. That's my whole
Like,
thing.
leave Superman out of it.
Right.
Absolutely.
That's
So now,
exactly
like I said,
it.
now it makes me want to hear another Superman. Can we get, what's his name, Brandon Routh, to just be the complete opposite of everything Dean Cain is saying and being like, screw this, I'm going to be a coyote now, and I'm going to smuggle people back in after you deport them. Like, not that I'm saying he would be a criminal. I'm not saying that, Brandon. I'm just saying I need one of y'all, one of you other 8 television Supermen to be like, can we get one of the ones that are dead to come back to life and then be the opposite and then be like, ha, now I'm going to undo everything you do. And be like, well, now we've got some real comic book stuff happening in real life when there's 2 Supermen fighting each other. Because then it's amusing to me.
So,
Otherwise, this is all very sad.
It does say on June 19, 2018, Cain was sworn in as a reserve police officer for the St. Anthony Police Department in Idaho.
Reserve police officer? Is that like designated snitch? Is that what that is? Like, seriously?
In Idaho. Like, what's going on over there? In 2020,
So,
he
not
joined
a real police department.
In 2020, he joined the Pocatello Police Department in Idaho as a reserve police officer. He subsequently joined the Frederick County, Virginia Sheriff's Office as a reserve deputy sheriff. Like, where is he? Is he like collecting these like Pokemon? I don't know.
Yep.
I don't know what's happening. All right, let's see. A reserve, and this is just AI, Google. A reserve officer is a law enforcement professional, either paid or volunteer, who support a police or sheriff's department, often on a part-time basis. They have the same powers as full-time officers or have more limited roles such as community engagement and traffic control. Reserve officers play a crucial role in supplementing the active police force particularly in areas with high seasonal populations or during special events. So you can be a police officer, like if you're working like holiday shifts at Toys R Us, or sorry, Target, like the holiday seasons.
Toys R Us exists. It's in Macy's.
I
The
say
dream is not dead.
it's a part-time or volunteer. Like that just baffles me that like police officers really don't get as much training as like I don't know how much training we got for working for Dish.
They trained you there? They just told me answer the phone and sell some stuff. They just turned me loose. They were just like, here, if you
This
want
is
money, tell them
wild.
to get this. And I was just like, all right.
I
Looks
don't
like you
know.
guys
I just
need
thought I'd let you
stars.
know. It's crazy, and I don't know.
Yeah, this is shameful, sad, it's terrible. You hear about people saying all the time, like, celebrities need to get out of, like, political issues. Um, this is the best way for them to get into political issues, but is he still a celebrity? When your biggest acting credit is something you did in the 90s, like, bro, that was 30 years ago.
I
Sit
don't know if you've
down.
noticed, and I don't know how to say this, but I'm just noticing a pattern. Not talking shit, but you do notice that like most of the celebrities, most, not all, I guess, that endorse this kind of behavior are people that were only popular back in the day, not so much current, you know? So, or at least they're
These
not
current people are
loud.
too busy making their money to be worried about all this goofy nonsense.
Yeah, and I'm not, again, I'm not saying it to talk shit. I'm just saying it because that's what it is. I don't
And by
know.
goofy nonsense, I mean joining reserve police forces and joining ICE as an actual
But
agent
that's
like you're
kind of,
gonna do
don't
something.
you think that's a little weird? Like, to constantly, like, everywhere you go, you want to, and it's like some people can construe that or interpret that as like, oh, they want to serve their town or they want to be part of the community. It's like, so you want to be part of the community in a way that like you want to tell people what to do or you want to like enforce laws. Like I don't understand that because you're not doing it like going in and training and doing all that stuff. You only want to do it part-time. Like I don't know, I find that to be a
Because when
little
those acting roles come up, he's got to be able to drop this like a bad habit and then go pick
because he
up
has
on,
so
I got
many
to go
irons
film a
in the
movie for
fire.
Hallmark now.
I think he did some movies for Hallmark or Lifetime, one of those two. Anyways, there you go. I'm sorry.
Oh, don't apologize to me. I don't care about Dean Cain like that.
No one
Like,
cares.
oh, no, if you want to impress me, go do something. Like, go get your hands dirty and take action and do something, not just take an oath and sign up.
Right. And the way he was saying like to sign up was like, oh, you get money. You get the like
Yeah, because he's getting paid to be a spokesperson.
I know. And it's like he and I like how he was like, well, I don't get all those things. I'm like, yeah, because you're not really joining. And
Yeah,
also,
because you're a spokesperson. You're not
right,
really an agent.
you're already getting paid
You're
for
agent
it.
spokesperson guy. You're what Captain America was at the start of the first Avenger movie, where they had him in the little suit dancing on stage doing choreography. That's what you are. You're a dancing choreographed showman. You're a circus attraction. Ooh, that sounded harsh.
Well, you know,
I just call Dean Cain a carny. Maybe, I don't
sort of. Bye.
know.